right, man. Cade Cunningham says that the Pistons are bad. He admitted the Pistons are bad. And after that Toronto performance, people are asking, is the effort there? You know what I'm saying? They quitting and all that stuff. And he basically said that's something that him and Isaiah Stewart is trying to stay on the guys about and be vocal. It's about effort. They said they're the youngest team in the NBA, and the last thing that should be questioned is the effort of the team. And when you losing, it's hard to compete. When you winning and everything going good, people draining threes, people hustling. When you got momentum behind you, everything is different. The thing is what you're gonna do during adversity. That's what separate the Joe Montanas, the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds, LeBron Jameses from, regular players, regular all-star caliber players. Because in the game on the line, they're going to do what they do. But let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So, man, I just feel that, hey, you got to be honest with yourself. He said it's hard to say we're good and we're not. We're bad. And, him basically saying that they may not, be giving their best foot forward. Monty Williams said he thinks some of the guys are dealing with the difficulty of playing in the league. That's what you got when you got a young team. The difference between them and Houston is to the fact that Houston, got some veteran players there to help them get over the hump, help them, championship winner in Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks been into the playoffs and been into some big moments. They got that there. I mean, what is Bojanovic bringing to the table? Burks bringing to the table. A lot of they older players, they ain't really never accomplished nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's no offense to them. They good basketball players. Everybody really good to be great to be in the NBA. But they ain't accomplished nothing. So they didn't really get that support where you getting it from the on the court coaches that still can do it. You ain't gonna win with a bunch of young guys and a couple solid veterans, and then obviously the Bojanovic ain't been in the lineup yet. So that's one of the biggest differences about Houston. They got a young team, but they added Brooks, they added Fred VanVleet. They added some guys around them to help them get them through them places. They need to go out there and add a veteran name, but don't necessarily got to be a Ja Morant or LeBron James or Anthony Davis, but somebody that's capable. One thing people say, oh, you had Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant was just concerned about scoring. One thing about VanVleet, he could score, but he seemed to be a even keel person. Dylan Brooks do the little dirty work and all that, so they got to go out there and at some point find some veterans that's going to contribute on a major level. You know what I'm saying? And they got, like I said, they got a glaring weakness at the power forward position. They got a glaring weakness at the power forward position. They need to go find a veteran power forward that can contribute. And then, they might be looking for a true point guard pretty soon. And, they need somebody from a veteran position at that, can help them out there. And they're probably, thinking in hindsight, it may not have been the worst idea for them to pick up Chris Paul. I know Chris Paul deserved to compete for a championship, but might not have been the worst idea. A young team that's full of talent, but that's not exciting. I think at least if there was an exciting basketball team, you know what I'm saying? I think people will be like, okay, but at some point you still got to win. And, hearing them say it, I guess it's better than them walking around with their chin up in the air like we don't care, we good, we gonna figure it out. They know they got an issue right now. 11-game losing streak. We didn't see damn near, I think we might have seen 17, 18, 19, 20-game losing streak, something like that during the Dwayne Casey era, and ain't nothing changing. Dwayne Casey probably sitting in his office, at Little Caesars Arena laughing his ass off. Is it the players? Is it the organization? What is it? That's the $1 million question. What is it? What is it? So, right now, maybe the players ain't as good as we think they is. Maybe it's time to shake up the lineup, and I'm gonna do a video on that. But at least them identifying they have a problem, There ain't enough help in the lineup for Cade Cunningham. So, you know, they gonna have to do something. They gonna have to do something. And I think a mix-up should come. You know, they want certain guys to be that guy that's not that guy, and that's where they need to start off at. That's the problem. They want Isaiah Stewart to be a starter. He ain't a starter, and everybody can see it. They want Killian Hayes to be a starter. They need to close the chapter on the 2020 draft and just let it go. Like Teddy Pendergrass said, I think they need to let that go. And if it's Ivy, Sasser in there with Cade Cunningham, let's see it. In my humble opinion, if Bogdanovich get back and they choose to keep him, I'm probably going Ivy, Cade, Bogdanovich, Ashore at the 4, and Duran at the 5. So it's only so much patience that you have. At some point, you got to push these guys to start winning. You know, at some point they got to be pushed to start winning, man. And I don't know when that day is gonna come where they all click, and it may never come. But right now, what we can admit is under Tom Gores, it's been an atrocity, bro. The Pistons are been nasty under Tom Gores. And he always had my respect for bringing the Pistons back downtown. But at some point, they got to win. The new jerseys, embracing the hip-hop culture, that's fine and dandy. But, y'all talking about restoring something, bro. When is you going to start restoring? It's like that old car that's in the back of your granddaddy house that ain't nobody ever going to touch, that he just need the junk or give away. So, but, they bad. The effort being questioned. You let somebody hang up 142 points on you and you supposed to be throwing out, you're preaching defense and the little things. I think Monty Williams probably started to say, that's why I didn't want to take this fucking job. Let's keep it real. This is probably why he's saying, you know what, I just didn't. When somebody offer you that much money, I think you got to kind of take it though. But I think he probably started to say, that's why I didn't want the job. And he probably standing himself like, man, that's why I didn't want the freaking job. But, a lot of other teams like Orlando and Houston that was in the same pot as the Pistons is rising. I don't think Orlando got a key veteran, but they rising. So I think it's more of an organizational thing than anything, in my opinion. But organizational issue more than anything. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Or just Spotify and Anchor. Hit the link tree. You can find me on everywhere there. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree description. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. That link's, my main channel, Goodfella TV. That link's in the link tree in the description. Peace.